And we're back from the timeout. George Harris with the ball. Again, working inside, skip pass to the corner. Third time they've run this play. Missed the shot on the first one, scored on the second, and this time it'll be a turnover. Derek driving inside for Aspire. His shot will be blocked. George Harris pushing up the floor. And the pass will go out of bounds. Last touch by Aspire. Drive inside, finish no good for George Harris. Rebounded by Aspire. They'll hold on to it. Pass out to the corner, 3-ball, and the shot is good for Michael Adderley. And another 3-point shot by Arpin Sign, can't connect. Derek driving inside, kicks it to the corner. And that's another 3, good for Michael Adderley. And that pass is going to go out of bounds by George Harris. Last touch by Aspire. George Harris will have possession of the ball. Enoch with the ball for George Harris, kicks it to the corner. Again, open for 3. This time the shot won't fall. Enoch being double teamed. Drive inside, shot no good. And that's going to be called an out of bounds on the rebound by George Harris. Aspire with possession. Godwin guarded by Joshua. And that's going to be a foul.
Stop playing. Derek, you got it. Baseline. Out on the other side, guys.
Derek driving inside. Decides to pass it off. And that's going to be a shot clock violation on Aspire. George Harris now with possession. Joshua guarded by Godwin. Enoch pump fake, drives inside, and he'll slam it home on the drive. Tough finish by Enoch. Open 3, shot no good for Aspire. Missed by number 23, Cheval Butters. Correction, that was a miss by number 35, Jethro. Joshua missing the 3. Ball will go out of bounds, last touch by Aspire. Possession will stay with George Harris. inside by George Harris. It'll be tipped out of bounds by Aspire. Tough defense, 12 seconds on the shot clock. George Harris inbounding from the baseline. And that's going to be a foul called on George Harris. That'll be on number 7. That is Enoch Boca. Aspire with possession off the turnover, leading by 2 points. Skip pass by Aspire. The lob and the slam is good by number 35, Jethro. And it's going to be a steal by Jethro. And he's going to be called out of bounds. George Harris will have possession. Drive inside by Joshua. Swinging it around. George Harris with a 3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Aspire. Michael with the skip pass. And Aspire's going to set up the play.
Watch the switch. Don't switch it. Look.
Floater inside, no good for Aspire. Rebounded by George Harris. Joshua inside. He'll try to save the play with a pass. It's going to go out of bounds. Aspire with possession of the ball again.
Come on. Hey, Leon, just point to the post right here. Hey, stop. Now, Godwin, you're in the corner. Stop. Mo, you're in the corner. Stop.
Derek with the pass inside. And that's going to be a travel called on number 34, Mihi Carcona. Drive inside, finish no good. Rebounded by Aspire again. Ball's going to be loose. Carcona going to the floor. Picked up by George Harris. Pass picked off by Aspire. Derek Fisher gives it to Godwin, and he'll finish off the glass. George Harris for the 3 ball. And the shot will be good by number 15. That is Quentin Jollymore. Godwin. Pass inside to Carcona. Turnaround jumper off the glass is good for Carcona. That's going to be a block by Carcona, sending that ball into the bleachers. And George Harris will hold on to possession. Shot clock is at 11. Open jumper for George Harris off the drive. No good. Rebounded and put back by number 5, Darzan Mubanza. Pass inside. Shot no good for Aspire. George Harris will take it up the floor, finding the corner. And the fading jumper for George Harris, no good. Aspire taking it down the floor. And the slam home is good by Jethro. Emphatic dunk on the fast break. Carcona with the defense. Shot will be good for George Harris. Score is now 14-17. Aspire only up by 3. It's going to be an illegal screen on Aspire, resulting in a turnover. George Harris with possession. 6 minutes left in the first half. That's going to be a foul called on number 8, Matthew Zukas. Push in the back on the rebound. Aspire will have possession.
Rip! You're here now. You're the 5, Jethro. Rip! You're up top. Don't leave him. God, don't leave him.
Carcona inside, fading jumper, no good. Another post move off. George Harris will have the ball. Open 3 ball, no good for George Harris. That's going to be a foul on the play. Aspire with possession. Foul will be called on number 15, Quentin Jollymore.
Don't play with it.
Derek kicks it to Cheval Butters in the corner. Inside to Jethro, and he'll draw the foul. That's another foul on number 8, Matthew Zukas. And the lob is good to Jethro. Setting up the poster perfectly. And George Harris will come back with a 3 of their own. That'll be by number 8, Matthew Zukas. Jethro outside with the ball. Gives it to Derek. Derek will lose it, gets the ball back. Lob inside. Shot off the glass, no good by Michael Adderley. And George Harris will now have the ball. That's going to be a quick jumper by Michael. Correct jumper by Matthew, and that's going to be a timeout called by Aspire. Score still 17-19 with 4 minutes left in the first half. And we're back from the timeout. Aspire with possession. Score is tied at 19. Jethro gives it up to Derek. Steinman with the ball. Back to Derek. Shot clock winding down now in single digits. Butters back to Derek. Derek will drive inside, and he'll draw the foul on the shot. Foul is on number 15. That'll be Quentin Jollymore with another foul. That's his second. And Derek will go to the line to shoot two.
Sub.
Second shot, no good by Derek. Connected on the first. George Harris with the ball. Another wide open corner three for George Harris. They can't connect. They get their own rebound. Aspire back on defense. Shot clock winding down, and that's going to be a travel called on George Harris on the drive. Aspire now with another chance to score with a 1-point lead. Steinman with the ball for Aspire. Jethro moves it to Derek. Inside to Butters, out to Jethro for corner three, no good. Butters will tip the rebound out. It's gonna be picked off by George Harris. Pass inside will be picked off. And it's gonna be a foul called on number 35. That'll be on Jethro. Another three ball missed by George Harris. Ball will go out of bounds off the rebound. Last touch by George Harris, and Aspire with possession. Jethro open for three, and he'll connect from the corner. Drive inside for George Harris. Shot no good, and that's going to be a foul on the play. Foul is called on number 23. That'll be on Cheval Butters. Going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. That is number 11, Nathan Charles. Second shot, no good by Charles. Spire coming down with the rebound. Steinman with the pass to Jethro. He'll miss the shot inside. That's going to be a pass tipped out of bounds by Jethro. Tight defense. Ball will stay with George Harris. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jumper no good. Derek pushing it up the floor off the rebound by Butters. Godwin with the crossover, drives inside, can't get the shot to fall. George Harris on the fast break going the other way. And the shot will be blocked. Looks like a combined effort of Butters and Jethro. Fast break, and the bucket will be good on the putback by Jethro. And that's going to be another three-point shot, good by George Harris. And a timeout called by Aspire. That'll be a 30-second timeout with 22 seconds left in the first half. Score 23-25. Aspire up by 2. Back from the timeout, Aspire with possession. Shot clock is off. Steinman with the ball. Uses the pick, pass inside to Butters, back out to Derek. Gonna look for the last shot of the half. Derek inside, misses. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by George Harris. That's going to be the end of the first half. Final score 23-25. Stay tuned for our coach interviews, and we will be back with the second half after this short break.
Are there balls down there?
Well, when you do, I had two girls games last night. When you do that, you come out here and it's like, holy shit. The bumps are different, the speed, crazy.
Hey, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just watch when they catch it.
Yes, okay.
And we're back from our short break.
That's up.
George Harris with the ball to start off the half. Score 23-25. Aspire leading by 2.
That second baseman speed. It's that second baseman speed right there.
Talk. Yes, game 2.
George Harris will lose the ball, stolen by Aspire. Get the ball to Derek, setting up the play. He's guarded by Joshua. Moving the ball inside to Jethro, and he's going to be fouled on the floor. Ball Butters up top, finds Derek in the corner. His pass inside to Jethro, and that's going to be a foul called on Joshua.
Hey, move in here. Get out of the lane. Move.
Jethro pulling for 3, and the shot is good. Guarded tight by Enoch. That's 14 points for Jethro, including 2 threes. 3-point shot for George Harris, no good. Rebounded by Butters. And that's going to be a travel called on Butters. George Harris will have possession of the ball again at Aspire's baseline.
Talk back. Talk. That's us.
Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to touch Joshua. So Aspire will have possession.
Same thing. You got to replace. You got to roll. Replace. Same thing. 14.
Steinman bringing the ball up the floor for Aspire. Guarded tightly by Joshua. Step back jumper, no good. Rebounded by Enoch. And another 3-point shot for George Harris. That is number 14, Arpon Sign. Pass inside to Cheval Butters, picked off by George Harris. Joshua taking it up the floor. Enoch inside. Hop step, and the shot is good by Enoch. Steinman with the pass to Jethro, and it's picked off. George Harris going the other way. Fast break will be tipped out of bounds by Cheval Butters. George Harris will inbound from the baseline. And the shot inside is good off the inbound by number 12, Ryan Ben. inside, and the finish is good for Aspire. That is number 10, Mohamed Mbe. That's going to be a block for Jethro. Full court pass to Steinman. Gives it to Butters. Butters for three, and the shot is good. Score is now 30-33. Aspire leading. Arpon with the ball, gives it to Joshua. And that's Enoch for three, can't connect, rebounded by Butters.
Hey, Gonzaga move! Gonzaga move!
Steinman. And the shot is no good for Aspire. Jethro with the rebound, shot inside, tightly contested, no good. Another rebound for Aspire, and this time there'll be a foul on the shot. That is number 10, Mohamed Mbe, going to the line to shoot two. Foul is called on number 13. That is Damian Pierce. And the second shot is good for Mohamed Mbe. George Harris moving the ball around. They'll kick it to the corner. And the three-point shot is no good. Jethro with the rebound. Full court pass by Jethro. It'll be recovered, and Cheval Butters will finish off the glass. Nice assist by Mohamed.
Oh, he's a shooter. I need a kill right here, Black.
Jethro guarding the jumper, no good. George Harris with their own rebound, and they'll finish off the glass. Derek driving inside, kicks it back out. Jethro for three again. This time no good. Number 5, Darzan. Derek pushing it up the floor on the fast break, kicks it to Steinman, and he'll finish. Nice assist by Derek. The three-point shot is no good for George Harris. Rebounded by Jethro, kicks it up. And the layup is no good for Mohamed. Three-point shot going the other way, and George Harris will connect. That's going to be a travel called on Mohamed. And a wide open three for George Harris. Shot is short. They'll get their own rebound. Wesley Hamilton swings it around the outside. And another corner three. George Harris living outside the arc right now. That'll tie the game at 38. And a timeout is called by Aspire. That is a full timeout. Just under 10 minutes left in the game.
wants to talk about his highlights.
You can interview after you lose to me in one-on-one.
I got a game after that.
Remember what you said? If you're up, when the game is over, you win.
Okay.
You said that.
That's 1-1 now, man. But still, I got the same move on you twice.
Hey, breathe. Volleyball run.
Back from the timeout, Aspire with the ball. Steinman kicks it inside to Jethro. Shot is no good, draws the foul, and Steinman will go to the line to shoot two. And Jethro will connect on the first shot. And he'll connect on the second one as well. George Harris with the ball. Drive inside, shot no good. Looks like it might have been a pass. Steinman pushing the ball up the floor for Aspire, kicks it out to Butters, and the three ball is good for Butters. Deep three for George Harris, no good. Butters with the rebound. Godwin pushing it up the floor after being subbed back into the game. And that's going to be a foul called on George Harris. That'll be on number 5, Darnaz Mumbazan. Godwin catching the inbound pass, getting double teamed, gets it to Butters. Derek outside with it, drives inside. Butters again from the corner, no good. Jethro with the rebound. Swings it, Godwin will drive in. And that's gonna be a foul called on the play. Foul is going to be called on number 23, Shamal Butters. Enoch guarded by Jethro. Three ball short for George Harris. Godwin pushing it up the floor, gets it to Jethro, and that's going to be a foul on the play. Jethro will go to the line to shoot two. Foul is called on number 5, Darnaz Mumbazan. And Jethro will miss both. George Harris with the ball. Darnaz with it. Ball will go inside. Shamal Butters on defense, no good. Rebounded by George Harris on the miss. Jethro taking it the other way now. Derek kicks it to Godwin, and that's going to be a travel called on Godwin. Jethro guarding Enoch. That's going to be a foul called on Jethro. That'll be his third foul, team second. wide open three for George Harris, and they'll convert. Score is now 41-43. Just a 2-point lead for Aspire, and that's Godwin losing it. Jethro going up on defense, and the shot will fall for Darnaz. That'll tie the game 43-all. Godwin with the pass up to Jethro. It'll be picked off by Darnaz. Guarded by Derek. And that's going to be a travel called by Enoch. And that's going to be Cheval Butters and Jethro subbed out of the game. In is Carcona and Michael.
Hey, stop.
Steinman open for three. Shot's no good. Ball will go out of bounds on the rebound. Last touch by Michael. And George Harris will have possession. Still a tie game, 43-all.
Talk. Off to it.
And that'll be a foul called on Carcona. George Harris will inbound the ball from the baseline. Carcona on Enoch. Enoch will lose it inside.
That is not a foul.
Foul, another one called on Enoch. Correction, another foul called on Carcona. That'll be his second of the game. Fourth for the team. And a three-point shot is good for George Harris, giving them the lead. Steinman will lose it. And that's George Harris drawing the foul on the fast break. Foul will be called on Steinman. That's 3 fouls in the last minute for Aspire.
Out. You're not out.
Pass inside to Enoch. Guarded by Carcona, shot no good. Rebounded by Muhammad. Steinman will take it up the floor. And Jethro wide open for three, he'll connect. And that's going to be another foul called on Carcona. That's his third since being subbed into the game just a few minutes ago.
Help! Derek, you got help.
Jethro on defense, step back three, no good for George Harris. They'll be able to recover it, and it'll be picked off by Jethro.
I texted her about it. Okay, all right, because Ed came and asked me he was.
That's going to be a foul. And Jethro will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1, now in the bonus. And the first shot is good for Jethro. Looking to connect on the second as well. And he'll miss the second one, rebounded by George Harris. Joshua pushing it up the floor. Pass inside to Enoch, and that's going to be an offensive foul called on Enoch as Jethro will go to the ground. And he's going to go to the line again to shoot the 1-and-1.
Don't leave him. Clear out. Nova. Face it out. Face it.
Apparently Jethro will not go to the line. Aspire will have possession. Shot inside, no good by Steinman, and that's Jethro with the putback.
Stop, Black. Sense of urgency. Sense of urgency. Up to it.
Enoch guarded by Jethro.
Box.
Shot no good for George Harris. Pass inside to Enoch. He's double teamed, draws the foul, and hits the shot. Enoch will go to the line to shoot the extra point now, with a chance to tie the game at 49. Enoch misses the extra point. Derek with the rebound. Steinman driving inside, and he'll be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
I got two right. That's up.
Steinman connecting on the first. And he'll hit the second as well. Back to a 3-point lead for Aspire. And that's going to be a sub in for George Harris. That is number 5, Darnaz. Joshua kicks it out. Free ball for George Harris, no good. That'll go out of bounds, and Aspire will have possession.
Stack again. Stack again. Don't leave him, Derek. Good, clear out. Stack. Stack.
Steinman driving inside, kicks it out to Butters. Sidestep jumper, and it's good.
Hands. No drives. No drives, Derek. No drives, Kai.
Step back three for George Harris, and the shot is good in the face of Derek. Butters outside again. Derek moving it inside to Jethro. Cheval Butters will lose a grip on it, and it'll go out of bounds. George Harris with possession. And that's going to be a foul on the drive. Going to the line is number 10, David Aon. Foul will be called on number 22, that is Derek, picking up his first foul of the game.
bench.
Second shot, no good.
Come out, come out.
Steinman bring the ball up the floor, draws the foul. And he's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Correction, Steinman will shoot 2 now in the double bonus.
What is it, 2 first? How many? I know I have 3.
And then Steinman connecting on both. Timeout called by Aspire. That is a full timeout. 2.5 minutes left in the game. 4-point lead. We will be back after this short break. And we're back from the timeout. Ball in possession of George Harris. And that's going to be a foul called on Muhammad. That'll be number 11, Nathan Charles, going to the line for George Harris, shooting the 1-and-1. And the first shot is good. Second shot, no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by George Harris.
Press. 2 guard front. Derek, 2 guard front. You're on 1 wing. 1 corner. Mo, right here, Mo. Derek, Jethro on the other one.
Steinman on the fast break. Shot no good. And the putback is good by Muhammad.
We walk. Hands. Hands.
Skip pass to the corner. George Harris holding on to it. Joshua set up the play up top. Shot inside, no good. Enoch going for the rebound. He'll be fouled by Jethro. Enoch now shooting the double bonus.
Black. We need to box. Mo, you got shooter, Mo. Don't let him rebound it. You gotta box out.
And the first shot is no good for Enoch. Completely misses the rim. And the second shot is good. Steinman with a pass up to Butters. Derek gives it up to Muhammad. Muhammad out to Jethro. Derek driving in, Jethro with the three, and that's going to be a travel called on Derek. And that'll be a timeout called by George Harris.
You dye your hair to try to be like Jaden? What's you looking for? Up there it looks like 63 to 57.
Back from the timeout, George Harris with the ball. Enoch working on Jethro, and that's going to be out. That'll be a hook called on Enoch.
Two timeouts, Rod. Get it back to Kai. Kai.
Pass up the floor to Muhammad. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by George Harris.
Corey, come here, Corey. You're smarter than that.
Steinman guarded by Joshua. Double teamed. He'll give it to Muhammad. Less than a minute left. 3 on the shot clock. Steinman with the ball. He'll shoot it. No good. And that's going to be a shot clock violation on Aspire.
That's I need to figure out.
George Harris bringing the ball up the floor, kicks it to the corner, and the shot will be blocked by Butters. That looks like a foul called on Jethro.
Knock these free throws down.
Correction, that'll be a foul called on number 2, Wesley Hamilton. And Jethro Biscotti will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot is good for Jethro, extending the lead to 5. And he connects on the second as well.
I saved you one, coach. 30, 30. Oh, give me a phone. I'm sorry, give me a phone.
That is a full timeout called by Aspire. 6-point lead with just 40 seconds left in the game.
Well, he was right there by the pole.
And we're back from the timeout. George Harris with the ball. Down by 6. That's going to be a 3 for George Harris. No good. Ball will go out of bounds. Shot clock is now off. George Harris retaining possession. And they'll have another shot.
Switch everything.
He's still playing the defense. Oh, that was
Stretch, watch corner.
delayed. That was delayed.
No fouls. Hands.
Shot no good. And that's going to be a foul called on Jethro. Correction, that'll be a foul called on number 13. That is Damian Pierce. Going to the line is Steinman, looking to seal the game. Correction, that is Jethro at the line, shooting 2. He'll miss on the first one. And he connects on the second. George Harris not wasting any time. And 3-point shot by Enoch, no good. He'll get the ball back. And the second 3 is good. That'll be, looks to be a turnover by Aspire. And George Harris will have possession of the ball. Just 4 seconds left in the game. 7-point lead for Correction. 4-point lead for Aspire.
Hey, bud. Hey, attitude, it's free.
George Harris with another 3. Shot is off. And that'll be the buzzer. Enoch missing the dunk. Final score of the game, 56-60. Aspire winning by 4. Stay tuned for our player of the game interview, and we will be back with our next game where we have West Oaks versus Word of God.
And he can talk about how he lost in one-on-one. PG-13.
It don't matter how many hands you have on that shot.
I was playing with one hand with you. Okay.
See how that?
I bet.
Down there.
I bet. You got one game
Down
left.
there.
On top.
Jethro, come on, bro. Get Sharif out of here. He trying hard to get the spotlight. He ain't even play today.
Get a picture.
My bad. I'm here with Jethro Muscadine, player of the game for Aspire Academy. Getting some love shown from your teammates. Finished the game with 25 points, 12 rebounds, and a steal and 2 blocks. 2 nice blocks. You know, you swatted them like fly swatter, I guess.
Easy stuff, man.
Easy stuff.
Easy.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me how you feel about your individual performance today.
You know, I thought I played hard. You know, what I mean, on both ends. You know, so I was trying to help my team to win. You know, I just came back from injury, so I was just trying to play my ass off. You know what I mean? So just doing my job out there, play hard. You know.
How you feel about the team performance today?
Oh yeah, we look good out there. You know, we made a couple mistakes. You know, but we look good. I feel like we're getting better now. You know what I mean? So.
What did I say to you before the game? You remember?
Yeah, I remember. Show me that I can just commit.
Okay.
I put in work for you today.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
I
did.
told
You
I
did.
got you.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Yes, sir.
In about 13 minutes, we'll get this next game going between